Righty-ho, over here at Andy's. Donnie wanted a treat. Just got back from Cades Cove. I don't know what he's gonna order. He just had a peach. We just stopped at the grocery store and he had a peach. And then he was talking about having something like a peach treat. They've got that peach dream concrete right there. He might be wanting that. Good fun at Cades Cove. It's just the best thing ever. Going on no car day. It's just the best thing ever. Got to see bears mating. They were far off, but it was cool to see them mating. And it might have been the same bears we saw a couple weeks ago, that the male was chasing after the female. She didn't want nothing to do with him. Could be the same bears and he finally caught her. Oh. Donnie's got himself an ice cream. I guess he didn't get the Peach Dream concrete. He's got me a tin roof sundae. There were a few bears way out in the field that somebody had binoculars, and he was looking through the binoculars, and he said the bears were eating blueberries that were way out in the field. You couldn't hardly see them. They were like, the bears were like a little dot so far away in the field, but it was cool that the guy with binoculars was giving us the information. I said, if you only had a camera on the end of the binoculars, that would be super cool. And we saw wild turkeys, and we saw quite a few deer. We kind of stayed till the end. They were probably about to close up the entranceway when we left, because they only stay open until dusk. They close the gates.
I think I'm going to leave my headlights on this time.
So Donnie got up the ice cream cone and he got me the tin roof sundae.
Plus M&M.
Plus M&M. It's got peanuts, Spanish peanuts,
Which
fudge,
adds
and
$1.30 to it.
And M&Ms. Adding M&Ms adds $1.30.
Mm-hmm. I was wondering why it was only $9 and something when it's usually like $11. I said, oh, I wonder why it's only $9. Then she brought it to me. Oh, I had forgotten the M&Ms. So I quickly had them add them.
sun getting busy here. I was telling about Cades Cove.
It's 11 o'clock. What are these children still doing up?
Summer vacation.
Oh, yeah. Summer's cake. I'm just playing. I'm not being serious.
Tell them about your Cades Cove experience today.
Cades Cove today.
How you enjoyed it.
Yesterday, it had to do a lot with yesterday, too, because yesterday I saw that it was going to be raining, and it said the rain stopped about 5 o'clock. And boy, you could see it raining. When we left the house about 4, it was raining up in the mountains. And I was right. That place was soaking wet. And our glasses fogged up, our mirrors on our bicycle fogged up. It was like we were swimming. It was so humid.
It was really, yeah, the mirrors on the bike were foggy. A lot of the
So I blew a tire this morning, and we couldn't take the red car safely. We could take it on the spare tire, but you know, mountains, Cades Cove, spare tires, you just don't do that. So I figured out a way to get both bicycles into the bug with one of them sticking out and holding the hatch up. And it worked. It wasn't until after we left the house that someone said, I hope it doesn't rain. And I was like, oh, I never thought about it raining. I thought, oh my goodness, I should have the bicycles over plastic over the bikes in case it rains. Don't worry, it's a diesel car, so we can't have fumes. Diesels don't put off carbon monoxide, so you can't get hurt having the hatch open. And temperature was perfect. Sun was out. Oh, the deer, oh my goodness. 2 deer were romping and playing in the field.
Oh, it was the cutest thing.
Oh my goodness. And you know how sometimes deer will leap? They would leap almost like for joy. Oh. And you were watching. So maybe they did leap for joy. Look, Joy's over there.
They literally were like running circles.
Around each other, just being playful.
I don't know if I got any of that on recording or not.
No, you were standing there the whole time. So hopefully you did. And that wasn't the only animal interaction we saw. Did you tell them about that yet? Okay. So that was interesting. The guy that was in the group we were in said, I've been in Tennessee my whole life and never seen that. And the lady said, you've never seen a bear before and you've lived in Tennessee your whole life? He goes, no, I've just never seen bears doing that before. In all my life in Tennessee. Well, that was a new experience. So, I don't know. I guess there'll be some more Chicago Cubs coming. They were Illinois Bears. So that was cool to see. We met a lot of nice people, handed out a few cards. You never get to meet anybody on car day unless you are in the cabins. I suppose if you walked up to cabins, you might interact with some people.
Most of the time when you can walk into the cabins, people don't really interact with you.
Everybody's got an agenda.
They're doing their own thing.
I'm getting out of there quick.
On no car day, you get to meet a lot of people. talk
Yep.
to people.
There's the best thing you'll ever see in an ice cream cone.
Joy.
I will say Andy's makes the best waffle cone. And I would recommend, if you see waffle cones in a wax sleeve, don't order it. But Andy's makes them fresh. Kilwin's makes them fresh every day. I don't know who else does. They have fresh every day. But the ones that do, that's much better than the ones that are stale. What else happened? We rode very safely. It had rained hard before we got there. Oh, the first person I asked for a pair of pliers had a pair of pliers. I had to pull the seat post out of Joy's bike, and I forgot my pliers.
People are very helpful on No Car Day.
Mm-hmm.
They're very helpful to each other. We've seen several times people helping each other. You know, if someone has a flat tire or whatever,
Yep.
they pull the tools out of their bag to help someone fix their bike.
Yep.
Totally different experience than going on Car Day. People are very
it's no
thoughtful.
car day. It's bicycle and walk, by the way. Don't
Yeah.
feel like, and they have two. You can walk a 3-mile route.
4 mile.
Is it 4? 4 miles, 7 miles, or 11 miles. And you can also just turn right around and walk back. There are some people that just walk out, a mile, turn around and walk back. They don't even try to do the loop. There's the older couples and stuff like that. And I really think
We were there last week, and there was a family there, and just getting started, right in the entrance, just beyond the entrance, there was a bear right there.
Yep.
And this family was like, okay, that's a bear. Okay, turn around, we're leaving. That's enough.
That was funny.
And they were serious. And the kid was like, no. And they're like, yes, we're leaving. That's it. That's a bear. That's it. We're done.
We saw the bear. We got our bear. And honestly, we didn't see another bear the rest of the day. But so far, we've seen one every time. And not a distant dot in the distance bear. I'm talking up close. Although the married couple bears, they were a ways off. It was very clear what they were up to. We didn't need them any closer. They were in love, just like Joy's song said. They met by the creek and fell in love, and we think it's the same two bears we saw 2 weeks ago, where he was following after her, waiting for her to be receptive. So she must have took her two weeks to get in the mood. Some interesting information from the not the county mountie, what do you call them? Ranger was that the female bears, they mate in July, August, but they hold in suspension the fertilized egg until the fall. Isn't that interesting? And he said that based on the amount of food availability, how much they've eaten to get ready for the slumber of the winter, the mother decides how many eggs that she's going to implant in her uterus. Isn't that something? And I'm not saying maybe the bear points to herself and says, okay, I want 4 cubs. You know, I don't mean that. I mean, by the conditions of the environment cause the mother to decide how many cubs she wants to have. Isn't that interesting?
So well-fed mother bear will have more
cubs, yeah, and well-fed, but also area. The area has plenty of food. There's plenty of food out there, and when there's plenty of food, she's like more likely to implant. Isn't that something that nature decides how many to have like that?
I always say if people want bears to have a good experience and to be around, plant bushes and trees and stuff that feed the bears. Their natural food. Plant their natural food.
Mm-hmm.
Cherry trees, apple trees, blueberries,
Pecans, walnuts.
yeah, nut trees.
Yeah. So it was great. And it was warm and sunny, and the sun went down, and then it got chilly, and
There were
high
some
humidity.
beautiful clouds resting on the mountains.
And the whole area was just steaming. The whole field. Wait till you see these photographs of just the whole field rising up with this mist.
Yeah, it was very misty. The creeks were like, it was almost an eerie looking setting today.
Like a hazy, yeah.
With the, the humidity and the heat in the environment, and then the water is cold, so the water looked like it was steaming, you know? It just had this mist on it.
Ooh.
Hey, Nancy.
Hey, Ruby, Ruby, Roo. It's another mystery. Oh, man.
So I took several pictures. I want to see what they look like, maybe post them to our website.
Yeah. I took several photographs. I thought, maybe I'll do some paintings. And start a painting. Do some Case Cove paintings. What window? Yep, see, they're using the same window cleaner I was using. Looks beautiful. We've been having a hard time with the windshield of the car having this haze on it. And then, and cleaning it completely, and yet when you get in the sun, it's just all streaked and nasty, and it's like, well, how can this be? It's crazy.
Still going to Buc-ee's?
I don't need to, no.
Okay. All right, well, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
We love you.
We love you.
Jesus loves you more. Thanks for watching the replay, everyone.